national energy policy. What would that be? What would that guidance, that organization within the federal government, whichever one that is, and it's out there, it says, here is what the future of America needs for energy consumption. Here are the choices, here are the best paths to getting there, the best ways, the most efficient, the safest, the least harmful. All of these things are large organizational, institutional elements and studies. This is what some of these things out there do, some of them that never get the recognition they should get. So behind this is something called a national energy policy. Included in that would be strategic national reserves in cases of dearth or war or famine or however you want to term it. But people plan and build for a future. Now, whose future are they planning and building for? Indirectly, it's ours. They want to sell us stuff. They need our labor. They need us to go and forth and do, and they'll pay us for it. They'll reward us with health insurance for working for them. Those big nebulous things out there that are defined in the laws of our nation. They're called corporations. They're corporate entities. Churches are corporations, corporate entities created under the rule of laws of the United States of America. This is how this works. Buried inside of this huge thing, remember DHS, capital letters, and how important that new organization was to the future of America? Yeah, it's disappeared. It's a joke on us. It's inconsequential thinking. It's one political party willing to give away the store to keep their status quo. The foundations, the structural foundations of the nation, besides our avarice and egos, is energy. Energy transfers. Every person in America takes about 2 kilowatts to live of energy. What kind of energy? That could be gas, because you heat your house with it. That could be oil, because you heat your house with it. It could be fancy thermal pumps, but they still require electricity or oil or gas to finish off the energy transfer cycles. So this energy is a fact of life. This is what we need. The nation's energy grid. The reason rural America was electrified and got electricity is because of a national policy, a national energy grid policy. Now, oddly, I have worked next to these policies. I have seen the Northwest Power Grid strategic goals and organizations and IT infrastructure. It is a massive project, still ongoing, defining the Northwest region's power grid structure, the integration of electric, of coal, of gas, of what's needed where. A huge financial investment in a pipeline was recently canceled with no impact. Nothing stopped. It was not planned for a long-term future. It was planned for short-term gains, short-term capital gains, because this is our tax laws that feed and fester these things. So these corporations surround you. Your town, the city, the municipality you live in is incorporated under laws. Somewhere there's a piece of paper that claims its existence, its boundaries, its rules. This is how it works. Boundaries in life, the guardrails on the highway. My mom never liked guardrails. She was always of the mind, if you want to drive off it, go ahead. I'm still iffy on that proposition, but I try to obey the speed limit signs. Big structures above us, big institutions above us. It shouldn't be scary. It shouldn't be threatening. It's not the Illuminati. It is a process described in our nation's laws and rules and our state's laws and rules, because this is how America works. Beyond beliefs, we create the laws that guide our nation. It really isn't that hard. And yet it is.